Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, according to SGAnon over on X, Canadian Gmail users were reporting that Google is changing the country associated with their email accounts from Canada to USA. More about the 51st state? Yesterday, as well as this morning, Bitcoin surged to a new record high, up over 111,000 per Bitcoin as of this morning. According to Dave over at X22, China is requesting the U.S. to cease development of its Golden Dome missile defense system, the one in space. Wonder why they're so concerned about that. According to Zero Hedge, the U.S. Senate voted to move ahead with the Genius Act, legitimizing stablecoins for global institutional adoption. According to multiple sources, the U.S. formally accepted Qatar's 747 jet. The military now is apparently urgently upgrading it to the new Air Force One. I still think there is much more behind the scenes having to do with this plane and Boeing and the different comms that we've had. I'd love to hear what your opinion is on it as well. According to the New York Post, the CDC and FDA officials were well aware of the risk of myocarditis following the C19 injections and took steps to downplay them, this is according to a Senate report. Once this hits at full strength, there's going to be a lot of upset people, in my opinion. John Deere made an announcement yesterday, and they said they plan to invest nearly $20 billion over the next decade in American expansion, production, and manufacturing. Another company getting on the right side of history. Yesterday, the Texas House officially passed the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill, SB 21. Now, as you know, if you are interested in learning how to buy or hold Bitcoin, go to samshalhoub.com. You can book an appointment directly with me, and I'll walk you through the process. Krista Monroe over on X was talking about the AutoPen. She said if at least 5 signatures are required to use the AutoPen and none of those signature records exist, not one of those AutoPen signatures is valid. And this is a point that President Trump has been driving home for quite some time now. Are we going to see some exposure? Well, it's already happening. So yesterday, President Trump had South Africa's president at the White House. And he kind of took him to task. Well, he did take him to task. He showed a video and waved printouts of what he said was evidence of racial persecution of white South Africans. Now, we may have to change the name of the White House to the meat grinder, because President Trump, when he brings people in there, he sets them straight. And I, for one, am glad to see it. And then lastly today, late last night, the One Big Beautiful Bill was passed. Now, President Trump had some remarks, and some of those remarks were, this is arguably the most significant piece of legislation that will ever be signed in the history of our country. The bill includes massive tax cuts, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, tax deductions when you purchase an American-made vehicle, along with many other features. Now, we've had some pushback from some of our viewers about President Trump and the tax cuts. Well, now he's got no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. The next tax cut, in my opinion, will be the Social Security, mainly because that was the order in which he rolled them out initially. So, hang in there. Lots of good things are happening, and we are well on our way. So, that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, go to samshalhoub.com. There's multiple ways to do it. Or go to mypillow.com and use the discount code SAM. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.